Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to be talking about identity theft. When somebody loses their wallet, their perpetrator would probably do a few transactions, worst case scenario, use the social and identity to get a loan or a credit card. It is annoying, but that can be fixed. When it comes to being a target individual, identity theft is a completely different game. Gangstalking is linked to nanotechnology, and nanotechnology is linked to a long list of evil things. I'm gonna mention a few: loss of privacy, extortion, sex trafficking, intellectual property theft, multiple deadly experiments, memory deletion, Parkinson's disease, torture, satanic ritual abuse, psychoporn, sold to the elite, premature death, and digital slavery. What is digital slavery? Digital slavery. Nanotechnology is linked to digital slavery. The targeted individual's online world, their devices, what they do online looks real, but it's not. The applications, everything. Let me give you an example of what digital slavery means. Let's say this target individual wants to buy a book from a bookstore online. Sees it's $100. Okay, that's understandable. The target individual is not gonna doubt it. See, if that book was $500 or $1,000, obviously it's clear that something's wrong with that, the cost of the book, with the price of the book, right? So the target individual buys that book. But for everybody else that is a not target individual, that is not being in a program called Gangstalking, for everybody else, this book, the same book, by the same bookstore, by the same seller, is only $26. That's what digital slavery means. Everything that the targeted individual does online is being adjusted to suck money out of the target individual. So do you see how it works? When a target individual goes to a gas station, the target individual only puts $15 worth of gas, yet that gas station charged the target individual $45. Do you see that? The target individual doesn't know because the target individual is not really checking on the transactions all the time. Like, you have to be checking on your online banking, looking at the transaction within the exact time that you're doing the transaction, right? Because remember, these amounts, these numbers disappear. That's what being a digital slavery is. Whenever a target individual uses a bank card or something that is linked to money, they are being exploited for money. It's a gradual thing. So it's not identity theft, like they're gonna go to their bank account and wipe the entire bank account. No, because it would be obvious. No, it doesn't work like that. It works like something there's something that is making the targeted individual pay more than the average person. Gangstalking is a human trafficking program via organized crime. Targeted individuals are being passed around and exploited for money everywhere they go. And they don't notice it. So while everybody's saving money and target individuals are going down like this, Remember, the point of gang stalking is to make the target individual homeless. So, are you telling me that artificial intelligence has gone that far? But these transactions only work when the target individual is using their bank card or doing purchases using their devices. So if the target individual eventually uses somebody else's phone or somebody else's computer to make that online order, only then the target individual will notice that the book that is showing for $100 in his device and his computer, but on somebody else's computer is showing for $26. This is no stalker. This is no perpetrator. This has been pre-programmed. What is that? That's what a target individual is. And these target individuals don't notice it till it's too late. They're like, damn, I should have this amount of money, you will get it. And that's just an example that I'm telling you, but there are much more. So once again, gang stalking is a human trafficking program via organized crime. Everybody is profiting, everybody's making money from this target individual. Now, when the targeted individual gets a job, like I said, everybody's getting paid for every $100 that everybody's is getting paid. The target individual gets paid 34.7, not even 35. So how long does it take for a target individual to realize that they're being exploited for money? The first year, the second year. Some don't even ever wake up, and they end up like and let's not forget that identity theft in a target individual is being used to put them on that debt bondage. Debt bondage is part of human trafficking. So these professionals who are trafficking this target individual will dig into their life and will find, let's say, a bill from 10 years ago. And if the target individual doesn't have legal evidence that that bill has been paid off, then guess what? They send them the bill, it's all under the target individual's name, full name, so all that. This is your bill, it's our contract, you owe us this money. It looks real. It looks real. And they get those, many. So this is a debt bondage tactic. So that happened to me. So I was like, oh really? I like to pay my bills. Yet the gang stalking professional psychopaths are staging ways. Remember, gang stalking is a destruction of a person in every way they can, including their credit scores, making them look financially irresponsible, sending them fraudulent debt, sending them fraudulent traffic tickets, anything that they can suck money out of the target individual. So if the target individual has a savings account, they're not going to go in there and wipe the whole thing out. No, it's gradual. So I go digging into my documents. Who saves receipts from 10 years ago, 11 years ago? While these gang stalkers are bad-mouthing me Oh, she doesn't take care of herself. She doesn't take care of her finances. I save my receipts. That's how organized I am. And if I didn't have that evidence, I would be stuck paying the gang stalkers thousands of dollars in debt from this one transaction. They send all the time. So gang stalking target individuals is a racketeering program, and they use people to get themselves rich. All they have to do is dig into their lives. So it's a lot of hacking, it's a lot of cybercrime, and they will find something that I did in the past. In this case, they found out that I went to school in the past. Any bills, and if you don't have copies, if you don't have legal documents, that will be your debt. So for target individuals that are listening to this, don't let them put you in a debt bondage. This is a program that their goal is to make you homeless. They will make you homeless. They're professionals at it. So for many years, I've been paying all this debt, here. And you know what? Enough is enough. I have paid thousands of fraudulent tickets, thousands in debt that is not mine, just to keep my good name. And I didn't know that I was placed on a debt slave program called gangstalking. So gangstalking is a human trafficking program via organized crime, and debt bondage is part of it. Communication control is part of it. Digital slavery is part of it. Why is digital slavery necessary? There are devices. The devices are linked to the target individual. This device has a serial number, all those, right? So if I go online and I try to purchase something, for me, it's a little higher than for somebody that is not a target individual. That's what a target individual is. So when target individuals are trying to reach out for help and saying, I am being gang stalked, it's not like stalkers, not people that are following them. It's a bunch of fraud. And occasionally there are intimidation tactics, like they will cut your tires. It's hate crime, occasional hate crime, just to keep you scared. Causing fear in a victim of human trafficking is one of the check marks. Communication control, check marks. Debt bondage, check marks. Shame, check marks. What? Yeah, I should be ashamed of what? Surviving? You should be ashamed of intercepting my mail or hacking my bank accounts. So everything they do online is adjusted. So if the target individual has a bank account, it has the app of the bank, figure it out. If you're a target individual, figure out how you can open your online account on a device that is not yours. You would be surprised if you can even go into your bank account. Yeah, it is linked to your bank, but the reason that I don't know if the apps are being cloned, I don't know what's happening here, but it's no perpetrator because it's too fast. So you gotta see your online banking on multiple devices, one that is yours. Change the passwords all the time. and 2 other ones that are not yours. Constantly take screenshots. This is what digital slavery is. Taking financial advantage of the targeted individual. This is what gangstalking is. Gangstalking is not like people following me. Nobody's following me. There's no paranoia here. Gangstalking is taking financial advantage of the target individual. And it's not fair that while everybody's paying $26 for that book, I have to pay $100. And that happens all the time. So all those fraudulent traffic tickets that I have paid, so they send you a link. So I go on the link. Is that really a state? Did the traffic ticket really come from that city and state? Or is that a clone? Target individuals, if you get these traffic tickets, try to pay in person and tell them, is this real or is this a clone? Because these gangstalkers are so good. They have mastered the art of white-collar crime. So everything is being done online now. So if they have sent you a traffic ticket just so they can suck money out of you, try to pay it online and be like, hey, to the police officer there at the city, they usually have a police officer. This camera right here, can you give me the hour, all that? Is this real or is this a clone? They might tell you it's real or a clone, we don't know. But collect those and don't throw them away, because there will be a day that enough is enough and you have all this evidence that they've been putting you in a debt bondage program and you're no slave. So these professional psychopaths, this is how they traffic their victims via organized crime. Let's say you get in a car accident, your car is totaled. Let's say that the insurance is supposed to give you $16,000 for your car. After the car accident, hey, your car was this much, we're gonna give you $16,000. They will hustle you and only give you $4,000. There is a formula on how to get numbers times all that. There are formulas for insurance. Insurance have formulas. So if the target individual doesn't know about these formulas, they will give them $1,000, $4,000 at the most. But see, they only play these games on target individuals. How do they even know how do these companies even know who they can play these kind of games on? Because for somebody else, they will just give them, hey, this is the $16,000. So that's what gangstalking is. It's being taken advantage of financially every day, all the time. So do targeted individuals, do they have to carry cash all the time? Because when target individuals have money in their bank account, those numbers get adjusted. By who? The bank? The psychopath trafficker? We don't know. But deposits disappear, transactions disappear. Remember, if you are a target individual, their goal is to make you homeless. You are being exploited for money. So if you have money in your bank account, you constantly have to take photographs, screenshots, and use multiple devices to see what is real and what is not. So now that you know that these getting adjusted to suck money out of the target individual. This is a gaslighting technique. What is real and what is not? What is gaslighting? Making their reality doubt their reality, right? So when it comes to digital slavery that is linked to nanotechnology and victims of nanotech are being gangstalked by a professional psychopaths. Are you telling me that these professional psychopaths have gone that far to make artificial intelligence to also play that gaslighting? Because like I said, same company, same book, same seller. In my device, and this is no hacker, this is no perpetrator, in my device, is more for me than the person that is not a target individual. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with their work. When I say these professional psychopaths play with you without leaving an evidence behind, I'm impressed with their work. So if you're a target individual, save your documents, save all the receipts, buy yourself a one of those metal safety box with a combination. If you have real estate, put all your documents there, all your bank statements, all receipts, the ones that you have paid, and because they're gonna make payments disappear. Remember, these psychopaths like to make things disappear. They will make your real estate disappear. They will make your jewelry, your product. They make things disappear. They make payments disappear so you can pay again when you have already paid. So if you don't save that receipt when you made that payment, guess what? They're gonna send you another one. That's what gangstalking is. Gangstalking is exploiting the target individual for money. So now, what's going on with these stage car accidents? Since these psychopaths don't feel anything, they don't really care. They just care about the money. That's all they care about. Why are they staging car accidents? If you Google gangstalking, stage car accidents is part of it. And if you Google gangstalking, it says there very well that their victims are labeled paranoid and schizophrenic. Exactly. Why would their victims be labeled paranoid and schizophrenic? Just let's go back to that movie Gaslight. The psychopath was playing with the light bulb to frame his wife as paranoid and schizophrenic. So when the audience, the witnesses, her relatives came to see, he no longer was playing with the light bulb. So they were seeing something while she saw another thing. You see how it works? This is why victims of gangstalking are labeled paranoid and schizophrenic, because they are being set up by professional psychopaths who leave no evidence behind. Not one, a whole gang of them. They leave no evidence, but they want you to complain. When you go complain, that's exactly what they want. When you go complain, you look paranoid. So if your deposit disappeared, I'm gonna go complain to my bank and be like, hey, what happened to my deposit? My bank doesn't see it. They got me there, right? Now my bank is like, you're paranoid. You never made a deposit. We cannot refund something that we cannot see. Do you see how their psychopathic gaslighting works? It works to suck money out of me, and it works to frame me as paranoid. To frame me that it's on my head. This is what target individuals deal with. The whole gaslighting never stops. And it's a whole gang of them, and are professionals at it. And remember, they don't leave any evidence behind, but they want you to complain. They want you to reach out for help. They want you to go to the police and tell them what they're doing to do. And if you go to the police, you will be labeled paranoid and schizophrenic. Only unless they make a mistake and you have that evidence, only then you can go to the police. When they make that mistake, because they are not perfect. They're very good, but they're not perfect. When they make that mistake, like I said in my previous videos, you make sure you export it in multiple USB drives. So you have that. So they can no longer play that mental illness, disability, or schizophrenia game on you. We're dealing with white-collar criminals that are doing federal crime on a serious level here. They have perfected the art of gaslighting. And they don't care about you. They don't care if you end up dead, broke. They don't care. But they've been making money at the expense of your property, using your identity, at the expense of your body and your health. Target individuals are constantly saying, when am I gonna get justice? And they're like, okay, they have no evidence. And that's exactly what these psychopaths want. They want you to complain that you are a victim of identity theft, yet there's no evidence. What can the police investigate when these psychopaths with their high-end technology have made your deposits disappear? So you go to the police and say, hey, police officer, investigate. Investigate what? What are the transactions? Oh, we don't see anything. So these legal documents online, that is called digital slavery. It's all fake for the target individual. It's carefully adjusted to suck money out of the target individual. So let's go back to the stage car accidents. I read somewhere that these psychopaths are buying life insurance policies on their targets. I really hope that's not true. But then again, why else would they be staging car accidents? To terrorize you? To terrorize the targets? Nobody stages a car accident. There has to be a reason. Okay, so identity theft. You do not want to be taken advantage of anymore. You're not a slave. So get one of those metal boxes with combination. Put all your legal documents there. Car insurance, house, passports, all that. Receipts. Because if you don't have those receipts that you paid, 5-10 years later, they're gonna send you bills and say, hey, you don't have a way to defend yourself. You didn't pay for this. And they will make you pay for it again. They are extremely good at it. Gangstalking is a racketeering program. by a bunch of psychopath professionals who they just want to squash you for maybe a life insurance. You're no slave. Don't be afraid of them, because look what they do to get themselves rich. People who use other people's identities and bodies to make themselves rich are cheating their way to wealth. I'm not afraid of cheaters. You shouldn't be either. You go get a job, do it the honest way, work your 9 to 5, whatever you do. Pay your bills, be the best person that you can be, and they won't frame you with anything. They want to frame you. Good luck. That's it. Identity theft. Target individuals are exploited for money all the time. Target individuals are exploited for money all the time. By these human predators that have snatched everything they can from them. And these target individuals are saying enough is enough. Some of them have been in this program, I guess, their entire lives. They're already starting to rage out. And that's exactly what these professional psychopaths want. They want you to rage out so you can be labeled dangerous. Financial abuse, debt bondage, communication control are all part of human trafficking. I think causing fear, terrorizing the target, some of those too. They do that to targets all the time. Why else are they sending you evil messages like killing targets' pets for? Who does that? Gang stalkers are cheating their way to wealth. I don't cheat my way to wealth. Gang stalkers use other people to get themselves rich via identity theft. If you're a target individual or you're being gang stalked, they're using your identity for some kind of profit. You don't even know. It's not fair that they're getting rich and they're not. You cannot even work. It's not fair, is it? What are they using your identity for? So target individuals need to figure out how to get an identity theft report, or go into it won't be in your credit history, I don't know. But they're using your identity for some kind of fraud. Okay. That's it. That's it for this video. Be strong, be safe, save your receipts. Don't let them send you fraudulent debt. And if they do, saves all that. Debt bondage with gang stalking goes hand in hand. Not one, but a bunch of. Oh, pay us for this, pay us for this, pay us for this. Okay, enough is enough. I like paying my bills on time, but enough is enough. You know when I said enough is enough? When they made a mistake. If they didn't make that mistake, I would still be paying, because I like paying my bills on time. Back to the movie, when that psychopath from the gaslight made that mistake by leaving the cigarette butt, they have to make a mistake because they premeditate their game. They have practiced this for so long, they have it down to a science. But they have to make a mistake. And when they make a mistake, you grab that mistake. And if they didn't make that mistake, I'm like, oh, okay, now we're playing games here. I don't know we were playing. Okay, let's play. This is when you say enough is enough. I'm not your slave. You want money, you like money, you got your whole gang of bullies. Go get a side job if you like that money. Go make it happen. Don't be sending me like fraudulent debt. Oh, you like money. If you like money so much, if you like a Louis Vuitton and a Prada bag, because they've taken that stuff from me, they've taken all the nice things. If you like that, go get it fresh. Go make that money, go to the store and get it. I don't take second hand. I don't go to people's, I don't break into people's properties and take the values. They do that. They break into people's properties, they trespass and to move things around, the whole like psychopathic thing. All targeted individuals can agree with me. They break into people's houses without even an evidence to change furniture around. Hey, we were here. I know. What's the point of that? See how twisted they are? Their reality is off. My reality is on point. I know who I am. I know I had mistakes, but from now on, I'm going to be the best person. I know what I can accomplish. If I want to accomplish $1 million, if I can work hard for it, I know I'm going to get it. These psychopaths, that's too much work for them. Instead, this is what they do. They got your idea, they got your address, your social, whatever. They send you some kind of bill from like many years ago. Bills from years ago. And if you don't have the receipts, guess what? You're going to be paying them. Identity theft, right? They have to have your identity to put you on a debt bondage program. How easy is that to print a piece of paper that looks legit with your name, your social, all that, to send you a bill? How much does that cost? And to put in an envelope and send it to your house? A few pages, send you $5,000 in debt with a contract, your social, everything. Here you go. From when? From 10 years ago? How much did that cost them to make that contract? Do you see this? These psychopaths have mastered the art of white collar crime. They have lawyers who are really good at the fine print, the contracts. So they print a few pages of documents with a $5,000. Here you go, pay us. And these target individuals I get these all the time from years ago. So if you don't have those receipts, you're gonna be stuck paying them thousands of dollars in debt that they print on a piece of paper. It probably cost them $2 to do that. Do you see the profit? It cost them $2 to send you $5,000 in debt. What is the profit? And they know that you're gonna pay. They like you. How much did it cost them to print fraudulent traffic tickets? They know you're gonna pay. They like you. How much did it cost them to once again, gaslighting, right? Reality, which is real and which is not. To send me a bill from a chiropractor. How much did that cost them? 2 pages, what? And an envelope and a stamp. How much did that cost them? What? $1.50? Yet they want to put me in a $4,000 debt. That's what target individual. That's what gangstalking is. That's what identity theft is. Debt bondage. Everyone is exploiting the target for money. Everything that target touches is being used to suck money out of the target. And all they have to do is print a few pages that look real with your name, with your identity, with your address, with your social. And now you're like, what? So if you don't save your receipts, if you're not careful, they will make you their slave. They will make you their slave, okay? Be safe, buy that box, save all your receipts, dig into your documents, save all the receipts from the past because they are coming. Their goal is to put you on the street. Their goal is to make you look like you're financially irresponsible. Their goal is to destroy your credit. Their goal is to destroy your reputation. Their goal is to destroy everything. Your health, everything. And they are using your identity. They have to use your identity to put you in a debt bondage program. Without it, they cannot send you, put you on loans that you never had. Get it? So your identity is very important. Save your receipts, get that box, save all your documents. All your documents, lock it, put in a safe place. And guess what? You're gonna be like, enough is enough. If you like that money that much, go get a side job. I like money. I wanna work. If you like money that much, don't be lazy with your white collar stuff, sending me pages. Go get a job. But see, the psychopaths don't like that. They are leapfrogging it. They don't do their 10 steps like we all do. They don't like that. They go 1, 5, 10. And then they're like, they feel great. They get off on that. A reality check of who you really are and what you really do. They cheat. And they're using target individuals to get themselves rich. They cheat. I'm not afraid of cheaters. I don't cheat. So, once again, your identity, if you don't save your receipts, they will send you that you are in a debt bondage program. Debt bondage is linked to human trafficking. Communication control is linked to human trafficking. Don't let them put you in a debt bondage program. Debt that is not even yours. If they like money so much, go get a job, go get a side job. If you really want that $5,000, go get a side job. Don't make me pay for $5,000 that you want. Make it happen. Go get it. See, gang stalkers are scavengers. They take it from people. That's how they survive. They take it from people. If they want a piece of land, they don't go and look for a piece of land and fret. No, they see that sweet little old lady has a piece of land and they want to take it from her and put her on the street. That's what psychopaths do. Oh no, it's not mine now. That's what they get off on. For them, it's too much work. It's not fun enough to get it fresh. They have to take it from somebody. That's what psychopathy is. They like money, I know that, but they like to take it from people. They feel like they have to take it from the weak. That's what identity theft with target individuals is. So your devices have some kind of software that whenever you make a payment or make a purchase, is the numbers are being adjusted, carefully being adjusted to suck money out of you, and you don't even notice it. I don't know who's getting the difference, because there's a difference, right? Like that book, $26 in comparison to $100 that you're paying. Who's getting that difference? Somebody's getting that difference. Why are you paying more for it? That I don't know, but somebody's getting that difference. Anyways, this is my identity theft video about for target individuals and fraudulent debt bondage and digital slavery, like I just explained. I'm gonna put 2 links here so you can read about this. And actually, this book is written by an ex-FBI agent. Future crimes are here. Target individuals are victims of future crimes. And one of them is digital slavery, the whole cloning of your devices, your identity theft, all that. Read it there. I'm also going to put another one here that is from the United Nations and identity related crime. And there's then almost the entire thing is about cybercrime. So target individuals are victims of future crimes and a lot of cybercrime. Okay. That's it. Save your receipts. Get that box. What else can you do? You can reset your devices back to factory settings because they had to get inside your phone to adjust things. So if you reset your devices back to factory settings, you get them out. They have to send you either a link or something to get back inside your devices. Do it frequently. If you're a target individual, do it frequently because they will send you another link. Remember, don't press on links or nothing like that to get inside your device and start playing with your devices. Go to your bank and change your bank number, all those, they have them. And do not upload your bank card to any app. They have access to that. So once they have access to your device, they have access to your entire card, then they have access to your bank. You see how this works, all linked. So, or have a card that is not linked to most of have a credit card that has very little money, and another one that you never share with anybody. So if they touch that one, you go to the bank and say, hey, what's up? You see that? So you have to take care. If you don't do this, they will make you homeless. They're scavengers. They're lazy. They don't care about you. They see you as their slave. All they have to do, like I said, how much it costs them to like print a few pages and send you like fraudulent debt. That's how lazy they are. They don't have the balls to get their own real estate. What they do for real estate is pathetic. How they acquire real estate is pathetic. That's exactly it. Cloning of documents, using identity theft, intercepting mail, cloning of devices. They don't do the 1, 2, 3, 4, all the steps. They're cheating. They cheat, and they use other people. Without other people, they can't cheat. So if there's acres and acres and acres of land, if nobody owns any of the acres, they cannot do that transaction. Somebody had to own that piece of land that is almost paid off. Only then they can go and be like, hey, it's mine now, and they change documents. See that? This is why they go and pick on people, because they have something that they want. They cheat, and they're very good at the documents. So if you're a target individual, you are a victim of these professionals. And if you don't take care of your documents here, if you don't save them, they will send you fraudulent debt. And the point here is to put you on a debt bondage program, so you're a slave for a debt that they just made up. So save your receipts. That's all I can share with you guys. This is serious, because who the hell wants to pay for fraudulent debt that looks real, And this is what gangstalking is. Nobody's gangstalking. These targets, they're making them homeless, figuring out how to just suck as much money as they can, stealing their property, stealing their valuables. Oh, you owe us this. I don't owe you anything. I paid you enough. Enough is enough. You tell them that enough is enough. You want more, you go get a job. You go get a side job. Stop being lazy. Stop printing documents. You want more money, go get a job. Be a man. Stop. That's what gangstalking is. It's a bunch of fraud. All right, guys, take care. Be safe. Be the best person that you can be. Be healthy. Be nice to everybody. Save your documents. Save your receipts. Buy that box with the combination where you can keep all your documents. There, your IDs, your passport, your titles, because they like taking those and they like changing that fine print. They're good at the fine print. You're not. I'm not good at the fine print. They are. They're really good at the fine print. Okay. All right, guys, this is it for this video. Take care. Bye-bye.